Hey y'all, so I haven't posted in a while because school, I gotta do all that stuff, as well as some other things that are keeping my life pretty busy, but I just thought that I'd make a little video of something I learned at school. So, the basic unit of storage in computers is actually 1 bit, which is just an on and off switch, representing a 1 or a 0, true or false, something like that. So, as you can see here, it's the redstone lamp, and this is currently off, but if we turn it on, it's on. So there's 2 potential values it could be. Now, following the trend of this little video I've made, I decided to kind of theme my small advertisement of my channel to subscribe. So, or around this topic. Before I start, in binary, or with these bits, if you add more than 1, you have potential to write down or to represent numbers. So starting over here, it's 1, so 2 to the power of 0, then 2 to the power of 1, 2, 3, etc, until you reach like whatever number you want. But basically, to count, you can flick these levers, so this represents 1, and if you have 2 on, that's 3. But if you want 4, you turn these both off, and then you get 4. So, plugging in my statistics, which is 1, 8, 32, 6, wrong, not 32. If we plug in 457 subscribers, it shows that only 77.6 people are not subscribed and 22.5% are subscribed. So shame on you for not subscribing. Anyways, that's enough of this random shilling. Let's get on to the video part. So what I've got next is 1 byte, which is just 8 bits connected together. And with these signs, you can see the amount of combinations you can have. So 2, but if we multiply that by 2, we get 4. So there are 4 total combinations with these 2. But if we multiply 4 by 2 again, you get 8, and it just keeps on going exponentially. For the rest of this video, I'm going to be referring to this thing called bytes. Okay, so no, not bits, but bytes. This is 1 kilobyte of storage, but it's also 1024 bytes of storage. So each of these levers represents one of those. So that's a lot, just 1024, but it gets worse from here. With a kilobyte, you can write about 2 to 3 paragraphs of text, so not that much. Anyways, enough of this kilobyte nonsense. Let's move on to the megabyte. So this ginormous field over here, I didn't even finish it because it's just too big. It's 1024 by 1024 bytes. So this totals up to 1,048,576 bytes. So all these levers just represent one of those like 8 segment stuff. Pretty insane. And it's just too much for me. Like, I couldn't even go all the way over there, put a bunch of levers. This field isn't even finished yet. All this pink concrete, I didn't even finish it all the way up there. So luckily I turned down my render distance low, so it looks cool. Anyways, with a megabyte, you can probably write around maybe like 873 pages of text, so about like 1,200 each. Now, for the sake of my sanity, all of this gigantic field is going to be condensed to one of these, because as you can see, or as you'll see later, it's going to get a bit more crazier than that, crazier than this. So just keep in mind that one of these is the equivalent of 1 field of this. Next, we move on to a more familiar type of familiar unit of storage, which is a gigabyte. This is about 1,073,741,824 bytes. Now, it doesn't look as impressive as the one over there, but keep in mind that this is pink concrete. And you know what pink concrete represents? One of those. So imagine you have 32 of these stacked next to each other by 32 of these stacked next to each other. So 32 of these by 32, which is just insane. Now with a gigabyte, you can probably write about 894,784 pages of text, about 1,200 characters each. You know, when you're in that grind for college essays. Yeah. Pretty insane. Well, that's a lot of storage. And now, time for the big guns. One of these concrete blocks represents this entire megabyte. And a row of this is 32 of these next to each other. But this grid is 32 of these by 32 of these. So that's a lot. And now all of that is condensed into 1 block, which is cyan concrete. Now we move on to basically the computer standard of like all storage, which is a terabyte. So most computers should have a terabyte of storage, which is about 1,099,511,627,776 bytes. So with a terabyte, you can write about 916,259,689 pages of text. 1,200 characters each, by the way. And, you know, that's probably like the amount of pages you'll write in your lifetime. So the reason why I wanted to make this video is because I just wanted to visualize storage. How all these ones and zeros can be fit into such a tiny form factor. And I'll be showing like a picture of like my terabyte hard drive somewhere. So all this is just contained in one of these. That's insane. That's pretty much it for my, oh, you can see a bit of my unfinished megabyte over there. But this is just a little thing that I wanted to do, just kind of show what I learned in my computer science class. And if you guys enjoyed, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe because it took me a while to make this. Well, anyways, that's about it. See you guys next time. Bye bye.